Alright, listen, let's just get right to the point. Naruto Shinobi Striker has been confirmed to receive a third season pass. Before I made the decision to leave the Striker community end of May, there was just so much evidence against a third season coming into the game. And damn, I believed it. I thought Studio wasn't going to release a third season because they were working on some pretty big projects. But it turns out I was proven wrong. A third season of Naruto Shinobi Striker is on the way, most likely to come out in August. Now, early this year, I posted a season 3 prediction video and said that I probably will be updating it sometime in the summer. And well, it's the summer. Since that prediction video, we had some pretty interesting information that generally made me switch up some of the characters I chose for season 3. 7 unused DLC files were updated, but after the release of the top secret training, I think it's only fair to assume 3 of those files were the top secret training. I've personally seen a few people think that we might not even be getting a full 9 roster DLC set because we could be possibly getting a new Naruto game next year. And that is a good point, but for this video, until proven otherwise, I'm going to assume that we are going to be getting a full 9 roster set. Now, the list I will be presenting to you guys was made by looking at all the leaks and information that has been presented to us. The information I will be using to back up my points in this video are the 4 unused DLC files, season 1 and 2 release patterns, and Leskinen's leak on the potential first season 3 character. Despite all the information we received, nothing I say is 100% accurate because I just don't know. Bandai and Soleil sure as hell ain't sending me any information. I'm one of the last people who would be getting it. But even then, I'm still pretty confident in the list I will be presenting to you guys. Some characters I am more confident in than others, but regardless, I still do think they will make an appearance. Now, in the column for the characters that I think are a lock to make season 3, meaning I'm 99% confident they will make an appearance, I chose Neji, Tamari, and Kakashi Boruto Edition or DMS. Originally, it was supposed to be Neji and Tamari, but after Leskinen leaked Kakashi's lobby emotes in a DLC file, it basically confirms that he will be coming into the game. Now, I want to ask you guys something. Name me a Naruto game, console or mobile, in the past 10 years that does not have Neji in it. You can't. Even though Neji played a lesser role in Shippuden, it doesn't change the fact that he is a pretty big side character to the series. Of course, this isn't my only reason. Neji has been in the files since launch, and I'm confident that one of the 4 unused DLC files is in fact going to be Neji. There's just no way Neji doesn't make an appearance in the game. Even in terms of sales, he do fairly well compared to some DLC characters in the past 2 seasons. So yes, I'm very confident that Neji will be put into the game this season. Now for Tamari, I think this one is obvious, so I'm going to keep it short. Adding in Tamari would allow the game to complete its Kage hat collection. Personally, I don't see why Soleil didn't just add Tamari into season 2 instead of Ino so that they could finish the Kage collection then and then release Ino in season 3 or as a standalone DLC character after season 2. But hey, I ain't a dev, so I'm sure they somewhat knew what they were doing. Now moving on to the next column, we have characters that I am not 99% sure about but am still somewhat confident in. The 4 characters that I think have a good chance to make it into the game for the third season pass are Kiba, Shino, Sasori, and Kaguya. Now remember when I talked about the season 1 and 2 release patterns? I know some of you might be confused on that, so let me give you a few examples. In season 1, one of the 2 release patterns we got were the 5 Kage. The second release pattern was the legendary Sani. Nobody can tell me that the release of all these characters in the same season was by chance. No, there was obviously a pattern here, and this is what they went with. To end off season 1, they also decided to go off with a bang by releasing Madara, and did the same next season by releasing Okage Naruto. In season 2, every single character also had their reason for being put into the game. Zabuza and Haku were put in because they are one of the most known duos in the whole series. Inoki was brought in to help complete the Kage hat collection, and Ino was brought in so that she could complete Team 10 along with Shikamaru and Choji. Now that you guys hopefully understand what I mean by patterns and groups, the reason I think Kiba and Shino will be brought into the game is because, well, 1, like Neji, they also had DLC files that have not been touched since release, and 2, they would help complete Team 8 with Hinata. I think Sasori will be put into the game mainly because he would help complete the Akatsuki. And I know, even if Sasori is put into the game, there are still like 3 more remaining members, Tobi, Kakuzu, and Hidan, if I'm not mistaken, which I do think will all be released rather as standalone characters or in a 4th season pass. I think Kaguya will be released for the exact same reason as for why Madara was released and why Hokage Naruto was released. I think Kaguya will be the one to end off season 3 of Naruto Shinobi Striker. So far, I have named 7 DLC characters, which then leaves us with 2 more. The last column we have for this video belongs to the character that, to be honest, are kinda unpredictable, and you'll see why. The first character that I guess could possibly make an appearance to Naruto Shinobi Striker is Tenten or Adult Konohamaru. Both of these 2 characters are in the files. Adding in Tenten will complete Team Guy, but adding in Konohamaru would technically be adding in a Boruto character. I know a lot of people aren't too happy with me saying that because he's not really a Boruto character, and would also complete next gen's Team 7. Personally, well, obviously, I'd rather have Adult Konohamaru because he'd bring in some cool jutsus. Shadow Shuriken, Burning Ash, like he would just seem more of an interesting character compared to Tenten, if I'm going to be honest. And the last character that is probably not going to happen, but I think the community would love is Shisui. If there's a time for Celil to show its fans that they are in fact listening to the community, it would be the release of Shisui. And I only have one request with this character. Just please Celil, if Shisui does somehow make an appearance, do not put his weak ass Susanoo in the game. Please. Nobody wants that shit, man. I don't want it. The community doesn't want it. Hell, Shisui probably didn't even want it. He probably summoned that shit thinking it was the rawest thing out there, and all it did was shoot chakra needles. Chakra needles. I know that it is a Storm exclusive thing, but damn, they did my boy dirty. Itachi out here with the strongest shield, a sword that puts you into an infinite realm of genjutsu. Sasuke has the ability to cover up his Susanoo with flames that are claimed to be almost as hot as the sun, and can even use them for offense. And what does Shisui get? Chakra needles that only shoot out in one direction. Give us Kado Matsukami, make it unique, but fairly balanced. Please. And that, ladies and gents, are the 9 DLC characters that I think will make an appearance in Naruto Shinobi Striker. If you think otherwise, I'd love to read all of your predictions in the comments down below. If you made it all the way until the end, I do give you my thanks. And for more content like this, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. This has been your boy Chosen, and I'll catch you on the next one.